Imagine standing at the base of a 3,000 feet rock wall, looking up, knowing that the only way to the top is using your bare hands and feet. No ropes, no safety nets, just you and the vertical wilderness. Welcome, thrill seekers, curious minds, and everyone who appreciates a remarkable human story. Today we're taking a deep dive into the mind of one of the most fearless humans on the planet, Alex Honnold. He doesn't experience fear like most of us do. But it's not some superhero gene or sci-fi mind control that makes Alex Honnold's feats possible. It's something far more accessible, and something we can all learn from. Honnold isn't just any rock climber. He's the man who did what many thought was impossible. He free solo climbed El Capitan, a giant granite monolith that many professional climbers would never dare to tackle without ropes. But how does someone overcome such immense fear and physical challenge? What's going on inside Honnold's brain that makes him different? Stick around, because what we'll unpack in this video could change how you see fear and courage. A peek into Honnold's mind reveals a brain that doesn't respond to fear like most people. Neuroscientists discovered that the fear center in his brain remained cool and calm when shown stimuli that would send most of us into a state of anxiety. Sounds like a superhuman trait, doesn't it?
I work to cultivate that mindset through visualization, which basically just means imagining the entire experience of soloing the wall. Partially that was to help me remember all the holds, but mostly visualization was about feeling the texture of each hold in my hand and imagining the sensation of my leg reaching out and placing my foot just so. I'd imagine it all like a choreographed dance thousands of feet up.
You see, for Honnold, it isn't about abnormal fear responses. It's about preparation, and a lot of it. Before he first free soloed El Capitan, Honnold was terrified of it. But he didn't let that fear stop him. Instead, he climbed El Cap hundreds of times with a rope, slowly pushing his comfort zone, preparing meticulously until the terrifying became the achievable. Dr. Lisa Feldman Barrett, author of the best-selling book How Emotions Are Made, supports this idea. She posits that our past experiences shape our emotional responses. Simply put, fear and preparation have an inverse relationship. The more prepared we are, the less fear we experience. So, what does this mean for us? Simply put, preparation is key. Whether you're giving a presentation, starting a new job, or confronting a personal fear, the more you prepare, the less fear will hold you back. Practice until the previously intimidating task becomes second nature, just as climbing El Capitan became for Alex. Think of big wave surfer Laird Hamilton. He surfs 40-foot waves, so to him, a 10-foot wave looks small. To an amateur surfer, the same wave looks terrifying. Your prior experiences shape your perceptions. The bigger the challenges you've overcome in the past, the smaller new ones seem. So, let's go back to the 3,000 feet rock wall. And let's talk about comfort zones. Before free soloing El Cap, Alex expanded his comfort zone by taking on incrementally harder and scarier climbs. The same principle applies in our lives. Want to become a public speaker? Start with small groups, then gradually work your way up. Want to run a marathon? Start by running a mile, then 2, then 5, and so on. Conquer your own El Capitans one step at a time. Alex Honnold saw a challenge that he was prepared to meet. He trained, he planned, he practiced, and when he was ready, he climbed. And on June 3, 2017, Honnold didn't just conquer his fear. He made history by becoming the first person to free solo El Capitan. But even Honnold knows his limits. His approach isn't about recklessness, but strategic courage.
Doubt is the precursor to fear, and I knew that I couldn't experience my perfect moment if I was afraid. I had to visualize and rehearse enough to remove all doubt. I needed everything to feel perfect if I was ever going to climb the route without a rope.
There's wisdom in those words. It's about assessing risk, preparing adequately, and pushing your comfort zone incrementally. Let's take a step back and look at the takeaways from Alex Honnold's mind-boggling feat. 1. Fear is malleable, shaped by our past experiences. 2. Preparation is the key to overcoming fear. 3. Expanding our comfort zones is a gradual process. No, we're not suggesting you go out and free solo a giant rock wall, but we can all learn from Honnold's approach to fear and challenge. Maybe it's public speaking, maybe it's starting a new project or stepping up in your career, or maybe it's facing a personal fear. The essence is the same. Prepare, practice, and incrementally push your boundaries. And who knows, you might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the mind of Alex Honnold. We hope you walk away feeling a little braver, a little more prepared to tackle your own El Capitan. And remember, it's not about eradicating fear, but understanding and managing it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content that bridges the gap between the extraordinary and your everyday life. Until next time, keep climbing your own mountains, and let's embrace the challenges together.